Hey guys, selamat pagi semua. Semoga dimurahkan rezeki di pagi ini. Nama saya Mont, kepakaran syarikat saya dan menyelesaikan masalah-masalah artis yang kurang yakin, yang tak sustain dan yang tak bikin-bikin dengan meriliskan stres-stres mereka dengan berkarya menggunakan audio. Okay, so what I'm going to touch up today is about independent record label. Okay, what is a record label? What is a record label? Record label is actually, okay, where you manage artists, when you focus on their music production, you groom an artist from nothing to something. Okay, a very good example is, let's put it, TDE, Kendrick Lamar record label. It's an independent record label. So what happened is he scout Kendrick Lamar. He put in, he groomed Kendrick Lamar until to where he is. So the company invested so much on him, So my advice for people out there, if you guys are planning to start a record label, no. Okay? Don't waste your time setting up a record label. Doesn't mean you have an audio interface and then you have a microphone, you have your own studio. Oh, I want to set up a record label. You don't know what you are going through, okay? In a record label, you must know what is publishing, How are you going to publish your songs? Okay, how are you going to distribute your songs? What are your marketing plans, And then we are talking about mechanical rights, synchronization rights. There's so many rights that you need to control. Okay, like in Malaysia, they has MECP. So what if like Singaporeans like me who are doing music in Malaysia, we have Compass in Singapore who deals with all these things. So you are dealing with so many rights. You need to take a lot of paperwork. You need to do a lot of things. Even Stone's Throw Records, Peanut Butter Wolf, said that never start a record label because you don't know what you are going through. Okay, it's a very tough job. Every record label has its own character. It's fun to have your own record label. It's fun to represent whatever label, but the money that you invested on the artist, you need to know. You need to do a lot of things, for the artist. So kalau kau tak boleh fulfill what the artist want to do, are you gonna take the full responsibility? Are you gonna, you got to think about, if you set up a company, you got to think about the overheads, about all your recording, and then you need to hire a manager, or you need to be the manager yourself to find shows, to find sponsorship, like what I said about the 360 deal. You got to deal with a lot of things. You need to have a lot of contacts. Okay, if let's say I want to do my music, I want to distribute in Sony, you need to find for me the Sony distribution or Sony publishing. There's a lot of things that you need to consider when you run a record label. Okay, so what's the difference between major record label and what's the difference between independent record label? Independent record label, that means the artist has more freedom to do what they want. Okay, maybe example, I want to release my song, but I'm not going to release on ABC record. I want to release this as my own. It can be done. And then the cuts with my label, like example, I'm going to release a single. And then my label is doing all the recordings. So my label will take few percentage. And then, you need to do all the paperwork. There's a lot of things. From my experience running a record label, it's a tough job. That's the reason why Seychelles Records is here in Malaysia, because we have been trying to push hip-hop in Singapore. And there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of things that we face. Even when I was in my degree, I was taking a case study about Lord Finesse and Mac Miller. Such example, if someone use your beats, if someone use your production, how are you going to fight for it? Sometimes artists say, I don't mind this upcoming artist is using my beats or my lyrics because it helps me to grow my music. Like example, let's say I remake of Ellie Cat song. Okay, to Ellie Cat is wow, something new. But then again, when the manager, when the label know that you are making money, such as Mac Miller is making so much millions on dollars of money on that song, that particular song, all these labels wants you. They want to take your money because, hey, siang malam you do that music production and then this guy just come in and just copy and take all your money. Is it fair for you? Okay? So that's how it is about independent record label. Independent record label, you need to know what you are dealing with. You need to have your marketing strategy. There's a lot of things to consider. So this is just a basic rough idea about independent record label. If you guys want to know more, feel free to drop your comments on the comment box, like and share, because some of you guys, some of artists out there, maybe recently ada record label ni nak sign aku, but you don't know what you're dealing with. You know, you can share with this. You can share with me what are the problems. Okay, so feel free, if you guys are keen to know more, you can join my group #ETVD Live. That is all the group that I share a lot about music. You know, a lot of things that you guys can know. So the reason why I'm doing this is because you need knowledge. You know, when you do music, you still need to know what you guys are doing. You guys need to know what you are dealing with. Okay, so if anything, feel free to add me. Hope you guys have a good day. So doa yang terbaik for you guys. Hopefully, if there's some musicians out there or you guys tengah on the way pergi kerja ke, thanks for hearing this. Thank you so much. Semoga dimurahkan rezeki. And I'm out. Sign off. Mont, Berg, Kingsman.